This bachelor party was crashed by puppies, and every attendee left with a new four-legged family member. Mitchell Craddock and his friends traveled from Michigan to Tennessee to spend 5 days hanging out in a cabin and riding ATVs to celebrate Mitchell's upcoming wedding. Their first morning, they were cooking breakfast with the door open when a dog came by and sat just outside the door, gladly accepting any food and water that they would give her. The men quickly grew fond of her, and they named her Annie. And after a while, they noticed that she kept running back and forth from a particular location outside. They followed her there and spotted a puppy looking out at them from a little den. Realizing that Annie was a stray, they knew they couldn't leave her and her puppies alone and unprotected in the woods. They pulled out each puppy one by one for a total of 7. And although they were dirty and flea-bitten, they seemed overall well-fed and healthy. They brought Annie and her puppies back to the cabin and gave each of them a bath. And the bachelor party started looking more like a puppy daycare than a four-wheeler retreat. By day 3 of the trip, the beer fund had officially turned into the puppy food fund. In the end, Annie was adopted by Mitchell's grandparents, and the puppies all found a home with a groomsman or family member, so they all got to continue growing up together once everyone got home. Now, the puppies are all grown up and healthy, and they still get to see each other from time to time. I'm Jen, and I post something positive every day. This dog chased a doggy daycare bus just hoping to make some friends and find someone to care about him. When Tyson Cash was picking up dogs on his pup bus one morning to take them to the daycare that he runs called Keller Creek, he noticed that one of his regulars, Motley, was waiting on his porch with a yellow lab that he didn't recognize. The dog tried to board the bus with Motley, and Tyson texted the family to see if they had gotten another dog, but they hadn't. And because he can't let an unknown dog on the bus due to safety regulations, he had to continue on his route without the mystery dog. But he refused to be left behind, and he ran alongside the bus of potential friends like he knew he was meant to be there. Concerned for his well-being, Tyson posted a photo to his social media page asking if anyone knew anything about this dog. One of the people who saw it was a current customer of Keller Creek named Sadie, and she knew right away that she wanted to give the mystery dog a home. She picked him up and took him straight to the vet, where they found that he had a microchip. As it turns out, he was an intentionally abandoned stray. His previous owner went ahead and transferred ownership to Sadie through the microchip registry. Now, Waylon is living the life that he deserves, including being a regular pup bus passenger with his new sibling Nellie, and being part of a new family that'll love him for life. I'm Jen, and I post something positive every day. You can borrow a dog for the day in Hawaii and take them on a hike to the beach or just on a lunch date. And these programs aren't only for fun. They're lifelines for packed shelters across the islands. Hawaiian shelters are regularly at critical capacity, partially due to the fact that so many rental units on the islands don't allow pets. But programs like Maui's Dog on Demand, Kauai's Field Trips for Shelter Dogs, and Oahu's Ileo Explorers are helping. The idea is that you let shelter staff know what your plans are for the day, and they'll match you with a dog that would like that kind of activity. So if you're going for a long hike, they'll match you with a more energetic pup. And if you're just going for lunch on a dog-friendly patio, they might pair you with a more laid-back or senior dog. You check out your dog from the shelter in the morning, along with a backpack filled with all of the supplies that you need. You then take your borrowed dog along with you for the day and then return them in the evening. Not only does this get the dogs out of the shelters, it also helps socialize them, making them more adoptable. Plus, they might even meet a potential adopter while they're out and about. If you fall in love with your borrowed dog but you don't live on the island, the shelter will gladly assist with off-island adoptions and help you arrange transportation to take them home. And that happens all the time. I'm Jen, and I post something positive every day.